At this point, you're probably thinking it must be over. He's been humiliated enough. But no, like a prostate exam from Dr. Octopus, this just keeps getting deeper. A week after having Ava follow Joey on Instagram, Jed kept on asking about Ava's Finsta. Being as out of touch with this hip-hop Gen Z vocabulary as I am with my dad, I had no idea what he was on about, but some quick research on the internet's most trusted source gave me some answers. Since Jed introduced the idea, I thought it would be rude not to include it into the prank. So, you're welcome, Jed. And back to Flowy Joey I went, and he gave me a brilliant idea. Why not reveal the catfish in person? This would be really hard to pull off due to the fact that the real Ava Rose surprisingly still hasn't answered my messages. That doesn't make her the first celebrity to ghost me. After some deep thinking, I thought of a plan. Since Ava never meets up with her fans, it would only make sense for her first meetup to be really small and around her current location. She currently lives in the wonderful city of Toronto, home of some of the best intellectuals known to man.
Yo, my girl, you're looking sweet. Run the digits, fam.
Ew, no thank you.
Yeah, eh? You want a curve, mans? Alright then, send that.
You got your fucking phone.
Shut up. Yo, if you want to reach this white girl, Facebook her, cause it's a teeth thing, fam. You done.
I have no idea what he just said, but look how shiny his forehead is. It looks like he just ran a marathon. And my hometown isn't too far away from Toronto, so it would be believable for her to come visit. And by mentioning the meetup, Ava can give her Finsta, and we can start messaging on Instagram, which is way easier, setting the big reveal for late August. Step 1 was making the account. It was pretty easy. I just used some random picture of her, made a basic bio, and followed a bunch of people. Step 2 was to have Ava mention the meetup in chat. All smooth sailing from here. Step 3 was to have Ava give her Finsta. I don't have Jed's reaction, but you can probably imagine it.
Wait, so we've been actually talking to the real Ava Rose.
Step 4. I finally got Ava added to the group chat, and I told Jed I somehow caught her posting about the meetup on her story. The plan was set. I know you're saying, he'd probably be able to tell you're not a girl by the way you text. Well, I'm 3 steps ahead of you, Jamichael. I asked this girl on Instagram to train me on how to text, and she's gonna teach us all. Live.
Kylie, please do the video call. I want to fuck you. Please beg me. Please. I am very much interested to fuck you.
I think you might have. Unfortunately, it seemed like I got the wrong person, so I decided to just wing it. Joey and I realized early on that the best way to persuade Jed to come to the meetup was by making him feel comfortable. And we did that the only way we knew how, by sending his address, a couple unflattering photos, and some secrets to the Ava group chat. But of course, Joey had to take it one step further. He would flirt with Jed so much on the Ava account, Jed would start to get cocky about it. He actually thought the real Ava Rose was flirting with him. What a knob. I'm gonna leave out a bunch of boring information just to speed this up. The Ava meetup posters conveniently planned for the meetup to be at our local park on a Saturday. Almost like I planned it. Joey and I visualized the plan to go something like this. We would arrive 20 minutes before Jed to set up, and Joey would sit on a bench facing an opposite direction wearing a pink hoodie so he looks like a girl. Then I would find Jed when he comes, guide him to the bench, say the code word, "Hey Ava." Joey turns around, Jed goes insane, I film his reaction, and bam, prank finished. Unfortunately, things didn't go along that well. The moment I got to the park, I'd realized I'd forgotten my phone, the only thing I had to film with. This turned out to be the least of my problems. It turned out that Joey got stuck in traffic while biking, because apparently his neighborhood just casually has bumper-to-bumper traffic. And also, Jed, being the massive simp that he is, came 20 minutes earlier than the time scheduled, just to get ready for Ava. Now I'm in a big dilemma, because there's literally no way for Joey to get on the bench without Jed seeing him. And while I'm questioning my existence, Jed was still daydreaming about Ava and asking where we should take her. So after 5 minutes of explaining to Jed that he cannot lock Ava in his basement, Joey arrived, and it just gets worse from here. Once Joey came, he noticed that Jed had arrived and had clear view of the bench. For some reason, he thought he was some kind of wizard and just put his pink hood down over his face like some kind of mixture of a Sith Lord and a clan member, and started walking towards the bench 20 feet in front of Jed. But since Joey pulled his hood down so far his face, he couldn't even see where he was going. So he was wobbling from side to side like a drunk uncle. Or like he just visited one, if you know what I mean. The entire time this is happening, I'm taking in that I was genuinely the dumbest person alive for counting on this plan. Finally, after 20 to 30 seconds, Jed broke the silence and went, "Why is Joey wearing pink?" At that exact moment, I knew I couldn't be the dumbest person alive, because that was the man right next to me. After watching all of that, the only problem that he had was that Joey was wearing pink. As god-awful as my plan was, it could still be salvaged against Jed. So we went up to Joey, ended his pathetic attempt at going invisible, and I secretly told him to message using the Ava account saying that she got lost and would reschedule for tomorrow. And like a fat man at McDonald's, he bought everything. I'm sorry, it's 3 a.m. I can't think of anything, and I'm not going to get fed until I finish this video, so could you please just forget I said that? This time, Joey and I discussed an easier method. The plan was to meet up all together, have Joey message from the Ava account saying that she got lost and needed help. Then, we bait Jed into calling her. Once he calls, Joey's phone will ring and he will realize that it's been us the entire time. It's game time. We all came before Ava said she would so we could get a pre-meetup interview. Then, it was time. Joey and I told Jed to call because he thinks he's the favorite. And here you go. You ready, Jed? Call Ava.
I bet. How much she doesn't?
Guarantee she'll pick up.
How much is it?
Oh man.
Okay, sure. Guarantee she doesn't pick up. Guarantee you she.
$10?
$10. Okay. wait. Do she on?
Jed, Ava's not real, man. Ava's not real. Jed wasn't really reacting that much. He was still in shock. Probably because he'd been fantasizing over a catfish for a whole month. But with a little bit of provoking. You dressed up all nice. Good.
Nice. I'll slap.
Oh yeah, Jed. About not believing in the prank. Cue the music.
Wait, so we've been actually talking to the real Ava Rose.